Hello and welcome to Art Studio Nagoya. In today's video, I went out with my Kodak TriX to shoot a special roll of film. Kodak TriX black and white film expired in 1970s, so it's like 50 years expired film. So it's kind of a challenge to go out and shoot like that kind of films. So for me, just to briefly talk about expired film, I like to use it, but I use it as something like a challenge or something different, because I feel like I cannot use it for a project, because you never know what are gonna be the results, first of all, number one, and then even if you like the results, you cannot get a second roll that give you the same results, so you could not continue the project or keep working in that project. So for me, when I get one, it's just for trying something different. It's a 120 roll and it was 10 photos. I took 9 because one, I make a mistake with the photo, and then I'm gonna process at home. How to measure the film is always something interesting with expired film. There is a rule that most of the people talk, like 1 stop of light more for every 10 years of expiration to compensate for the lacking of sensitivity. But I think that's like a very general rule. Keep in mind that color and black and white works very different, and this is a black and white film. So I decided to go for 3 stops. So I rated 50 ISO, and I took all the pictures thinking in 50 ISO. Let's see how it works. Maybe when I develop the film, I also give a little bit of extra energy there to compensate, and let's see how the film holds. But even if I don't get the good results, it's a nice experience just to see the package of the old times. I'm gonna show you the unboxing of the package after we finish this section, and then we go through the video taking the pictures. In a small part of the city with some factories, nothing special, but it's like, as I say, it's not a project, it's just for fun. I hope you like the rest of the video. Now I'm gonna show you the unpackaging. Keep watching, thank you. Okay, now let's get a closer look to the box of the film. It is Kodak TriX pan. It doesn't say it's 400 ISO here. Let's see, it says another part. Kodak TriX pan, fast black and white film. Fast, I guess, is 400 ISO. Okay, it says 8, 12 or 16 exposures, 120, I guess. This is 120. Kodak here, this we saw, and here's the expiration film. Okay, here's where the information comes. It's ISO 400, and it was expiring in the 75. So that means this film is 50 years old now. Okay, and was made in the USA. Yeah. Okay, so 30 years old expired film, 50 years old expired film. So let's see how that works. Okay, now I'm gonna unbox the inside. I don't know how they used to be this kind of film. The package is different from nowadays. Okay, so let's open. Here was super stick. Black and white is more resistant than other films, but it's being so old, I don't know how it's gonna be inside. Okay, let's see the package. That is here. Okay. So this is the package. It comes in. Okay, it's paper. It's a base of paper. Okay, and there's some extra information here. This is so interesting. This I want to keep it. Okay, I guess it's the instructions of how to use the film and so on. So I will read it carefully. It's just one paper that goes very long. Okay, I'm 2 inch, so you cannot see the whole thing. So I'm gonna study this paper, and we're gonna try to load this into the Kodak TriX. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, let's try to load the camera with the film. In front of the camera is gonna be difficult, so please bear with me. Okay, we open this. Wow, it's kind of green. It's so beautiful, actually. Okay, so we gonna break this, I guess. Okay, remove this part. It goes away better than the new stuff. Stretch this. It's kind of subdued light. Maybe it looks very bright here, but I have to pull the ISO a lot. Sorry, the autofocus is going back and forth, so I'm gonna lock the autofocus here in the camera so you get the thing straight. Okay. Ooh, let's see if I have this here inside correctly. Okay, we got it here. Let's pull this thing. Try as well. So beautiful. 120. I think it's 120. It have to be 120 because yeah. Otherwise, we'll say 220, isn't it? And it's very thin. Usually, 220 is thicker. Ooh, let's go. There you go. Okay. Slowly. And we see the arrow. Oof. Okay. See the arrow here. The paper had some humidity, obviously, in these years. It was a little bit bended. Okay. I think it works. Woof. Okay. Hello. I think we have the first shot here that I want to shoot. Will be this building here in the top. There is some reflections. I already measure. I'm gonna use this film at 50 ISO, so I think I'm gonna be running out of light very soon. It's already saying like 100th of a second and f8, even though it's like very bright already. Okay, so I'm gonna take the picture. See you later. Hello, second shot. We're gonna take it here. (1/25th of a second) and f8. I'm gonna take it now. Take it. Okay, the second shot, I took it of that factory here behind me, and I don't know, it was like pretty contrasty, so let's see how the film handled that situation. Now I'm gonna take a third shot here, looking to the bridge. Can I show you? Here. So this is gonna be the third shot. A picture of here, these three buildings. So let me show you. The composition will be vertical, but yeah, there. Okay. I think this is gonna be the fourth shot. In Nagoya, there is a lot of things like that in the street. This probably is private, and one of the neighbors are taking care of these plants. So let's take a picture. Okay, I took 2 photos already. One I couldn't show you because it was like a very busy area full of people and everyone is looking, so I couldn't film it. But there was a house with a white car. Here is this kind of door with the kind of this vehicle there, so I thought that makes for a cool composition. So yep, let's see how it goes. We still have maybe 2 more photos. Okay, let's go. Okay, bad news. I used this building for the last 2 photos. The last photo, it was just a miss. Like sometimes the camera, when you put it in the solder, will fire by itself, so I missed one shot. 9 shots, and that's the last one. Welcome. This is another day, and I already processed the film. This is gonna be the wrap up of the video, and here I have the film. So how I developed it with D76, and how it turned out is there is image here, but there is a little bit of fog. I don't know if you can see. It's gonna be difficult to see, but you can see that compared with regular negatives, it looks darker, and this is because it has a fog because it's a 50 years old film. Now you saw the image, and there is still images that are very interesting. But I check in internet, and actually if I have used another kind of developers, there is special developers that can mitigate the fog, but usually you can use it with 35 millimeters, because you can use a piece of film and try different developers to see the one who fog the less, and then shoot the most of the part of the roll of the negative. But with this kind of negative, it will be impossible to test it. So anyhow, I didn't have the means. I don't have the means to go so far, but it's possible to get a little bit less fog sometimes using different developers, specialized developers. Anyhow, I got the fog. It was something that I was expecting, but I could get an image. They looks very interesting. Again, I said that I think it's gonna be at the beginning of the video, that I will never use this for a project, because as it looked like, I cannot reproduce these results. Are totally unpredictable. So it's very nice to take some pictures, but you cannot keep going with this kind of process unless you create the fog in an artificial way. So it was a very nice experiment. I'm super happy with the image. Some of them look very interesting and with a lot of atmosphere. I hope you like it. And yeah, if you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content. And finally, I would like to say, like, check my Instagram account. Like, I'm posting a lot of photos. I already posted today one photo of this project, so you can see it there too. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.